Travis's Spice and Life. Tonight I am making a Spanish paella meal. This is probably my favorite meal to cook. It's really based off of saffron yellow rice, Spanish recipe here. You can find this at pretty much every grocery store in the country. It's a layered meal, so I'm gonna smoke some chicken thighs on my kettle smoker about halfway. Gonna do some work with some rice, some garlic and onion to start, tomato paste to start. We're gonna dice up some andouille sausage, that's gonna go in there. You're gonna finish it off with like the last 20-30 minutes with some shrimp. Chicken stock is what's gonna flavor and moisten that yellow rice. Some white wine. I will show you all these steps as they come together as we go. Okay, so the next step for the paella is I'm gonna smoke my chicken thighs on our kettle smoker here. What I want to do with these are kind of thin, so you can see, you know how a chicken thigh is kind of long. I like to fold them like that so they don't get dried out. So I'll show that again here. So you want to take it, lay it out, fold it over. This will keep it nice and moist, and you're only going to cook this like halfway through. It's not going to go forever. So I'll show you these as we get closer towards the end. All right, so these have been going for about 45 minutes, 50 minutes at 225. Let's see how we're looking here. Oh yeah, nice smoke there. So we have really good color on those thighs, but you can see, like, if you look in there, there's still a little bit pink in the middle, so they still have quite a bit of cooking to go, which they do have quite a bit of cooking to go. All right, so we're getting ready to start our paella. Look at that awesome smoke that we have going. Burn my eyes. Put a little olive oil in there. Our onion. It's like 2 onions here. 2 small onions. 1 big onion would be plenty. We're going to throw in our garlic. My measuring system here. It's like it's 3 tablespoons of garlic. Stir that up. We're going to let that sit for like 1 minute in the smoke. And then I will show you the next step coming up. All right, so we have our onions and garlic in there. I skipped a step there. I put the tomato paste in that you can see in there. So next, what we're going to do is dump in the your fire roasted diced tomatoes. I left most of the juice in there. You don't have to, but that's a little extra flavor. Stir that up together. Then what we're going to do right away here is put our rice in. So we're going to put our rice in. So we should have a really good smoke going on that paste and the rice. So let's take a look. Yeah, looks awesome. Okay, so this has only been going for about 2 or 3 minutes, so not long at all. Now what we'll do is put almost this entire 32 ounces of chicken broth in here. We're gonna save a little bit in there, and then stir that up, and as it just starts to thicken, we will put the chicken back in. Let everything start coming together. So right now it's kind of a step-by-step process, kind of build it up to the finished product. All right, so we let that sit for just a minute or two, about 2 minutes. It's just starting to thicken a little bit. Put some dried chilies in there for a little spice, but now we're gonna put that smoked chicken back in. So we'll do that here real quick, and I will show you as fast as I can what we're gonna do after the chicken goes in. So again, this is kind of a step-by-step process. Save that juice that chicken was soaked in. It's an awesome flavor. What I'm going to do next here, I'm also going to add that andouille sausage in. So things will start to thicken up here, and I'll continue to add liquid to it and white wine also as we go. So taking a peek about halfway through here, see what's starting to thicken a little bit. Just kind of want to move it around a little bit. At some point here towards the end, and I will explain this, you want to let it sit because you want to get a char on the bottom, like a black char on the bottom of the rice is the goal with paella. But right now we just want to stir it all around, keep it moving. Okay, so this is pretty much the last step here. The shrimp are basically cooked, so I'm going to stir this up one last time. Get everything mixed together. You want to really scrape the bottom because it's going to start sticking. It's an important step here. Stir that all up until you get all the awesome bits scraped off the bottom. Now we will let that sit.